What's your name and how old are you?
Sheila Murphy. I'm 94.
How are you dealing with the whole COVID situation?
So far, so good. Everything seems to be fine. I did get vaccinated, and so did my family, so we're in good shape.
How are you like staying sane? You know, you being I know you're not guys aren't like locked down anymore. How do you stay sane in the whole situation? Knitting.
Knitting and crocheting, and I do jigsaw puzzles and Sudoku, and then I keep active. I go to all the what little activities we do have.
Okay.
Go to exercise every morning. And
what did you do in your life? What kind of job did you do? What did you do?
what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I worked as office work. So I worked began as a file clerk and ended up as a trust customer service person. So.
Okay. Just looking back in your life, what was your biggest accomplishment and what was your biggest regret?
I think my biggest accomplishment was square dancing for 40 years.
Wow, is that competitively?
No, it was just a lot of fun. When my first husband passed away, a friend of mine, she knew that my husband and I loved to dance, and so she invited me to go to a square dance class that was just starting in Alhambra, and I said sure. And a few years later, I met my second husband, and we danced and danced until he passed away, and then.
So you were saying square dancing and your husband.
Yeah.
What was your biggest regret in life?
Jeepers. I don't know. I've been very, very lucky, and I think my biggest regret is that I didn't save more money.
Okay.
I thought I had enough, but it's running low.
I always had this idea in my head as well, right? I'm a bit I'm older but younger. I had like an idea, a number in my head. Like if I attained that number, were you the same way? Like
What I was trying to do was save so much, and I worked for one of the companies that I worked for was purchased by Wells Fargo, and they offered a opportunity to buy a stock without any fees, and so I invested in that. But I probably should have invested more because it wasn't enough. I invested something like $10 a paycheck or something like that, but it just wasn't enough. Of course, I didn't expect to live to be 94.
That's one of the best accomplishments, right?
Yeah.
What would you say to like the younger kids, younger adults? What kind of advice would you give them besides like save more money?
Well, be happy, love each other, be kind to everybody. And I think that one of the things that has gotten me through life a lot was my faith in God. That
Okay.
And you don't have to go overboard. You just believe and thank Him for all the blessings that you do have.
Do you have like any parting thoughts and any things like maybe you seem like a happy go-getter? Like, does anything annoy you?
Well, not really. So a few little petty things, but I was.
Well, get off your chest. You might as well, right?
Well, one of the things is, and I hope that it's not going to come back to her, but we go to chair exercise every morning.
Okay.
And the two gals who lead it oftentimes wear real short skirts.
Oh, wow.
And they're facing us, and I think, no. Because I was taught, years ago, you just didn't dress that way. You were very cautious about things like that. So it's funny, but
your thoughts of like the whole younger generation, kind of like revealing more with their outfits.
Oh, definitely with the low necklines and tight clothes and things like that. So it's just contrary to how I was raised, and so it makes it a little bit difficult.
What would you say to the younger women advice for them, maybe love, business, what would you say to them?
I don't know, just be honest and caring about other people. That's what I find here. The help here are so caring and helpful. So,
Speaking of this spot, the Terrace, what makes it this location real good for seniors and the elderly?
well, the caring of the helpers, the workers, and their dedication to their job, definitely. And they try to make us happy, and like even now with the difficulties with the virus, they have the entertainment downstairs, and they're figured it out so that we be safe, and the entertainer will be safe also. And it's a lovely place, and that when this virus is over with and we get back to normal, it'll be a lot more fun. So,
Is there anything you plan to do once this is all over? Do you have like any plans?
just not really, just to go on living the way I'm living. The thing is that the management here will plan a lot more activities and things where we can go out and on little day trips and things like that are more exciting than just sitting in our rooms.
Beautiful. I'm looking at your like little situation here.
Yes.
Have you thought of like maybe potentially like selling? Because these look really beautiful, ma'am.
I used to.
Were you making a killing?
Not really. No, years ago, I was a member of the Arcadia Community Gift Shop, and
Okay.
I used to make things there. Now my daughter works a lot at Eaton Canyon, and they have a gift shop, which of course isn't open now, but I've been giving her some things, and they sell them there, but that's just my donation to them. I don't get anything back for it. Sometimes they say, well, buy her some yarn, so they do that. So.
What was your biggest like seller, or like your biggest thing you ever created was?
Oh, well, quilt, probably, the quilt there on the chair.
Oh, that's really good detail.
The quilts that I used to make, and I like to sew and used to make a lot of things that they needed and could use.
I've talked to like a couple of seniors already. I feel like to be an older person, you always have to be you have to be creative, right? You have to like always expand your mind.
The thing that and it's so important, I think, to have some sort of an interest. A lot of the ladies here and gentlemen, I'm sure too, have interest in reading. Unfortunately, I think I'm the only one that's interested really in knitting and crocheting or any needlework. And that, it hurts me because I think watching television is just really boring. and I worry about others but, to each his own.
Gotcha. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
For like the water bottle, or for
Yeah,
like for beer, or any kind of like.
Well, the thing is, I don't buy water. I have a water bottle, but I fill it up when it gets empty.
Gotcha.
But a lot of people do, and so I just started making the water bottle holders and giving them to anyone who wants them.
Wow, and these are like.
And then the hats too. So.
Wow, this is great quality, by the way. I think you should like at least donate to these things because people love. Like I just met a gentleman who does like craft things,
Yeah.
and they're just amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it's so important to have some interest.
Gotcha. Well, thanks again, ma'am.
Okay, well, help yourself.
How's it going, sir? How come you should choose the Terrace at Park Marino?
So the Terraces has a very unique culture. It's family owned, and it's got a very family feel to it. The staff are like family with the residents, and the residents are like family with the staff and with the family members, and it's really just one big community, and it's just the most special place I've worked. I've been doing this for 21 years. This is my favorite building I've ever worked in, and you have to kind of come to see for yourself what it's all about. You get the energy and the vibe. It's a very cool place.
How can we contact you, or where can we get information for the Park Marino?
Yeah, so you can reach me at 626-798-6753, and I am at extension 303. My name is Sam Baum, and I'm the Community Relations Director. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.